It is a great day to be a Golden Flyer. Nazareth athletes succeed in competition. They're committed, and they're together. Nazareth University has outstanding facilities and support for every student athlete. The result is champions on the field and in the community. And in the classroom, Nazareth student athletes have a combined 3.48 GPA. With renowned academic programs, dedicated professors, and real-world experience, Naz has it all. Education, friendships, and an experience for a lifetime at Nazareth University.
Welcome back to the Empire 8 Network. Joe Sile with you, just about ready to start the second half as long as Nazareth makes its way out of the locker room. Fisher walking back out. Not in any particular hurry. Let's take a look at the first half stats. We're scoreless at halftime. Nazareth with St. John Fisher, 5 shots in the first half, 4 for Nazareth, 6 corner kicks for the Cardinals, 2 for Nazareth. Goalkeeper Christian Burkhart for Fisher with 1 save. Logan Mena for Nazareth, 2 saves. And each team was assessed a yellow card in that first half. Jacob McGinnis for Fisher picked up a yellow card, and Joey Weaver for Nazareth with a yellow card. Each team used just 2 substitutions in that first half. We'll see how it shakes out here in the second half as the teams will swap sides. Once again, Nazareth at 7-0-3 in conference play needs a win or a tie to gain the top seed for this weekend's NCAA or Empire 8 tournament, which Nazareth would host a first-round game on Saturday afternoon. That game would start at 2:30 on Saturday. Still not sure on the opponent. We mentioned that Elmira and Alfred were still battling for the 8th and final playoff spot. But an Elmira win, they could possibly move up to the 7th seed. So Nazareth could possibly play Sage or Hartwick or Alfred or Elmira, one of those 4 teams in the first round on Saturday. So a lot of things to be decided today. As we mentioned, the other games going on, Geneseo and Brockport meet. That could determine the 3rd and 4th seeds. That game's at Brockport, started at 4 o'clock. SUNY Poly at Alfred. Russell Sage at Hartwick. That's a 6:30 start. And Utica's at Keuka at 7 o'clock. And Elmira at Houghton at 7 o'clock. Utica, Houghton, and Keuka all have been eliminated from postseason consideration. But still a lot unpack today in the final regular season day for the Empire 8 and men's soccer. Also, women's soccer, Nazareth is at St. John Fisher tonight. That's a 7 o'clock start. Golden Flyers will likely host a first-round game on Saturday morning. That would start at 11 o'clock here at Golden Flyers Stadium. And the opponent's already been determined, probably be Russell Sage on the women's side here on Saturday morning. Nazareth will start with possession first. Looks like the same starting group will be out there for the Golden Flyers that started the game. Logan Mena in goal for Nazareth, and Christian Burkhart assumes his position for St. John Fisher. We mentioned Burkhart has played every minute of every game for the Cardinals so far this season. And here we go. Jake Paulika sends it back to Callahan and sends it up the left wing side for Drew Decker. They want to get Drew Decker a little bit more involved here in this second half. And similarly, the Cardinals need to get Riley Reese involved. Reese, Avalone, and McGinnis and Ryan Brown, all second team all-conference performers last year for the Cardinals. You mentioned they lost in penalty kicks in the championship game to Elmira last year. That's Fitzgerald that got his head on it, and Samuel Herman plays it up the left wing side. Gibson Spector with his speed, trying to turn the corner against Ryan Brown, and he gets called for the foul. So a little physical there. Spector with good speed, tried to race past Brown, but not quite successful. Burkhart will get the free kick. We saw him display a very strong leg in that first half, as he does here. Line drive kick over the midfield line. That one's headed up by Gentile, and Mena comes out to play it. He'll roll this out wide for Callahan on the right wing side. And that goes out of play. Actually, that's Warmington over there, number 11. Throw in for Nazareth. Romanowski will take it, as usual. And there's a bump. Zach Scott gets called for the push against Nick Rippey. Free kick there for the Cardinals. Good strike there by Fitzgerald. And we got another whistle, another foul. This one goes against McGinnis as Gibson Spector hit the deck. Mention McGinnis needs to be careful. Picked up that yellow card in the first half. And this will be Braden Callahan to take this free kick. A few strides inside the midfield line for Nazareth. Callahan will raise both hands. Good strike there into the box. Cleared out of there by the Cardinals. That was Ryan Brown that got his foot on it. Now Samuel Herman for Nazareth. Gentile plays this out wide for Reese. Reese working against Callahan. Trying to get to the end line, crosses it over. Romanowski gets a foot on it. There comes Nazareth up the right wing side. Warmington ahead for Spector. Spector one touches it ahead. He's got some room, crosses it over. Decker's over there for Nazareth, trying to settle it. Working against Patacci. Crosses it over. That one's right on, and Burkhart comes out to snare it. Keeps it off the head of Gibson Spector. And Burkhart gets set to play it. Brighton High School graduate, Christian Burkhart. In fact, Fisher's loaded with Section 5 talent. There's Samuel Herman with lots of space as he crosses midfield. Now retreats, gives it up for Zach Scott. Quentin Herman now. I mentioned the 4 Fisher second team all-conference players. Nazareth with 2 first-teamers, Paulika and Drew Decker last year. Here's Paulika with some space up the left wing side. Defended tightly there by Ryan Brown. Brown steps in and kicks this over the end line. This will be a corner kick for the Golden Flyers. First one of the second half. I mentioned they had 2 in the first half. And it'll be Callahan to jog over to take it. Braden Callahan, the sophomore from Lancaster, New York. Serves into the box area, punched out of there by Burkhart. Settled there by Sam Herman, and he kicks it off the Fisher player. That was Nick Rippey, and it'll be a throw in here for the Golden Flyers. As usual, it's Romanowski. If he does this right, it's almost as good as a corner kick. And he does serve it in there. Scott gets a foot on it. Spector gets a foot on it. Blocked. Both shots were blocked. And we got a foul against the Golden Flyers. Christian Burkhart with the free kick. I mentioned Fisher can finish no worse than second in the conference standings. Here's Warmington with some space, sends it up ahead for Spector. Spector knocks it out of play. Looked like Henry McDonald might have got a foot on that, but Fisher gets the throw in. Here's Quentin Herman trying to get out wide on the near side. Left-footed service up there. Paulika pursuing. Ryan Brown defending. There's Herman. Herman's going to play this all the way back for Mena. Being chased by Riley Reese. Mena with a good foot over the head of Decker. And that one's kicked high in the air. Fitzgerald and Reese battle for it. This one's dangerous as Mena comes out to play it, and they've got an offside violation against the Cardinals. First offside violation for either side in this game. And here's Romanowski. Romanowski to Warmington. He's got room up the right wing side. Now Spector. Callahan gets to the end line, crosses it over. That goes over the head of the goalkeeper, Burkhart, and he'll kick it out toward midfield. This one's going to stay in bounds, it looks like. Quentin Herman will use Mena. Mena was harassed here by Avalon. Gentile settles this. Gets it on the foot of Reese, but it's kicked away by Romanowski. Decker and Patachi battle for it, and now Zach Scott with a nice move. Dribbles it through the midfield. Here's Warmington. Defended there by McGinnis. Left-footed cross over the head of Decker. Decker at the end line. Defended tightly there by Patachi. Now Avalon gets pushed down by Samuel Herman, so he'll draw the contact and the foul. Drew Decker helps him up. Great sportsmanship. McDonald in the back line here for the Cardinals. This is Gentile. Ahead for Rippey. Now Warmington and Romanowski with a strong strike up that right wing side. Spector again trying to use his speed to get to this one, but this one's going to trickle over the end line for a St. John Fisher goal kick. Scoring chances have been few and far between in this game. Got a beautiful day for soccer. Both teams very evenly matched. Here's Rippey with some room in the midfield. Hetchke with it. Now head for Gentile. Gentile defended by Callahan, trying to get to that end line to cross it over. Good defense by Callahan. Now crosses it over, headed out of there by Fitzgerald. Now Paulika with a nice pass for Warmington, who's got space on the right wing. Here's Decker. Now Warmington leaves it there for Paulika. At the top of the 18, Paulika tried to send it through with the left foot. Back out for Warmington. Now back to Romanowski. Good defense there by the Cardinals to thwart that opportunity. Here's Fitzgerald on the dribble. Decker has it taken away by Ryan Brown, and now this is Jeziaro. Here's Reese with some space. And that one's cleared out of there by Zach Scott for the Golden Flyers. Now Warmington makes a nice move to create some separation. Plays ahead for Spector, right wing side. Makes a move now to Paulika. Chips it in toward the goal. That goes through the goal mouth. And it's retrieved there by Burkhart. Takes it out of the box, and now Decker forces him to pick it up. Burkhart, another good kick. Quentin Herman with the header. Callahan's pass intended for Warmington goes out of play. Deflected by Fisher, so this will be a throw in for Nazareth. Romanowski. And we got a whistle and a foul on the far side. It's against the Cardinals. Riley Reese, number 10, took down Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a good kick. Headed back by McGinnis. Yeah, we got another foul. This one's going to go against Gibson Spector. Fisher with the free kick. We got Ryan Brown lining this one up. Number 16, the fifth-year senior from Chi-Lai, New York, McQuaid Jesuit graduate. Good foot there. Fitzgerald with the header. And Paulika pushes it back out toward midfield. Patacci will play it all the way back for Henry McDonald. Burkhart plays it out wide for Ryan Brown. And that one's pushed out of bounds. So Burkhart, we mentioned, in goal for all the games this year, 0.69 goals against average, 11 goals in 16 games, 9 shutouts. So he's been very solid in the goal for the Cardinals. Here's Zach Scott. He gets it taken away by Rippey. And here's Reese ahead. There's a chance for the Cardinals. Joey Avalone got a foot on it, but sent that out of play. It'll be a goal kick coming up here for Nazareth. A couple of subs coming on for the Cardinals. So Adam Grover returns to the lineup for the Cardinals, the senior from Warsaw, New York. And number 20, Jack Tamburino, is back in there, the sophomore from Rome, New York. Both players started the game. And it'll be a goal kick here for Logan Mena. Mena sends that out in the direction of Avalone, but that goes off the leg of Warmington. Throw in here for the Cardinals. This is Ryan Brown, steady backliner for the Cardinals. There's a chance inside for Fisher. There's Rippey with a blast that goes over the crossbar and out of play. Nick Rippey, rather, with the blast. Mena's going to send this out to Quentin Herman, who kicks it out of play on the near side. Patacci with the throw in. Goes off the head of the intended target, Tamburino. So this will be a Nazareth throw in. Samuel Herman with the throw in. Goes off the foot of Decker. Decker working against Patacci. Patacci with a nice move to get that out of bounds. Another throw in, and as you probably guessed, it'll be Sam Romanowski to throw it in. Junior from Endwell, New York. Good throw by Romanowski. Headed away. Chipped in there by Herman. And that one's chipped over the crossbar, out of play. So the more they play, the longer you believe that one goal on either side might be the difference here. Good strong kick up there by Brown. This one goes out of play. Fisher will get the throw in. Blake Patacci to throw it in. Brother of Nazareth's Alec Patacci. We had a foul there against the Cardinals. Quentin Herman there to take this kick for Nazareth. Clock running down to the 26-minute mark. Jacob McGinnis gets his head on it. So does Nick Rippey. This is Warmington keeping in play for Nazareth. There's the cross. Goes through the goal mouth. Paulika was there, but this gets cleared back out. Samuel Herman kicks it high in the air. Avalon kicks that out of play. So another throw in for Romanowski. So Samuel Herman one touches it for Decker. Now Callahan, he has his pass intercepted. Now Avalon has some space as he dribbles it past midfield for St. John Fisher. Quickly ahead for Riley Reese. He gets taken out by Fitzgerald. Foul on Fitzgerald, who can't believe it. So Fisher's going to get a free kick here. About 10 yards outside the 18. Avalon is there along with Trevor Heschke for the Cardinals. And Avalon takes it. That's punched out by Logan Mena. That deflected off something. And I think Logan Mena might be hurt here. Quick throw in there by Decker. It's kicked out of play.
Did Logan get a hand on it or somebody kicked it? Someone got something on it. I think it was it was a head though. It was up high.
So Nazareth will get the throw in. Looks like Mena's okay. Initially was calling maybe to come out. Looked like he hurt his ribs perhaps, but Romanowski throws it in. There's a chance for Decker, and his shot deflects off of the leg of Henry McDonald for a Nazareth corner kick. Braden Callahan over to take this corner kick for Nazareth. Good kick by Callahan right through the goal mouth and cleared out of there by the Cardinals. A good chance for Nazareth. Paulika tries to settle it. Cleared back out toward midfield. Then we got a whistle and a foul against the Golden Flyers. Looks like Jacob McGinnis is down for Fisher. That is who it is. And they've issued a yellow card to Nazareth's Zach Scott. So second yellow card issued against the Golden Flyers. Joey Weaver picked one up in the first half. McGinnis also issued a yellow card in the first half for Fisher. And you expect nothing less when Fisher and Nazareth get together. Always a physical battle. This one's been pretty cleanly played for the most part. Another good kick by Burkhart. Nazareth trying to clear it out of there. Rippey tries to settle it for Fisher. Kicks it high in the air, and Rippey able to field it cleanly. We've surpassed the midpoint of this second half. As we mentioned, no overtime as this is the final regular season game, but that'll change this weekend when the Empire 8 tournament starts. The way some of the results have been in the Empire 8 Conference this year, you can be sure that some of the games will be overtime battles. Here come the Cardinals on the attack. That was Adam Grover, whose pass is too far for Jack Tamburino. Throw in here for Nazareth. Scott settles it. He gets tripped up there by Grover. So not too much substituting in this game. Each team with 2 substitutions in the first half. Fisher's subbed twice here in the second half. Nazareth is yet to sub. Samuel Herman tries to play that in the direction of Decker. Pitachi sends it into the midfield. Callahan will play it out wide for Warmington. Callahan pushes it into the box area. One hopper for Burkhart makes the easy save. Throw-in coming up for the Cardinals, far side. It'll be Avalon to take it. There's a cross. There's a chance for the Cardinals. Tamburino was there, but it's cleared out of there by Romanowski. Now Brown serves it back in over the head of Romanowski, and I've got an offside violation. Avalon in there. A little bit too early. So a free kick coming up here for the Golden Flyers. Ryan Fitzgerald, the senior from Spencerport, to take it. One of the players honored prior to the game. Samuel Herman touches it in, and it's headed away. Herman to Spector. Spector for Callahan. Avalon comes in to take that away and send it ahead for Grover. Romanowski with a good foot. Spector gets his head on it. And now Brown clears it back out toward midfield. And a whistle and a foul against Nazareth. Oh, they're going to reverse that one. They're going to point. The referee pointed in the wrong direction. So Nazareth will get the benefit of the free kick. About 10 yards inside the midfield line. Clock continues to tick. No real serious scoring opportunities for either side in the second half. Callahan will take this kick for Nazareth. Good strike into the box area. Scott gets a head on it. And Rippey clears it back out of there. Avalon starts it on the attack for the Cardinals up that left wing side, being chased by Callahan. Herman is there to defend. Nice move by Avalon. Shot and a goal for Joey Avalon, who did the whole thing himself as he got that ball up that left wing side and dribbled past Quentin Herman, and a left-footed blast that beats Logan Mena. So with 17:46 to go, Joey Avalon gives the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. So Avalon unassisted, his 6th goal of the year. That leads the team. And the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead against the Golden Flyers. And we'll take a look at it here. Here he is dribbling up that left wing side, being chased by Callahan, and then he beats Quentin Herman. And then it was an open net almost to shoot at as Mena tried to come out to cut the angle down. But Avalon really did the whole thing himself, as we mentioned. A beautiful goal there by the Cardinals. Throw in coming up here for Nazareth, so they've got some work to do now. We mentioned one goal might be the difference, and we'll see if that's the case here with 17 minutes plus to play. Romanowski with the throw. There's Spector with a shot. And the clock continues to run here. Cardinals will be in no hurry now to take these free kicks. Ryan Brown, the fifth-year senior from Chili. That one comes all the way back to Mena, who fields it. He'll roll it out for Sam Herman. Ahead for Paulika. Paulika has it pushed out of play by Brown, but Nazareth will get the throw in. Throw in coming up here for Patachi. Throw in here for the Golden Flyers. Romanowski gets ahead on that one. Callahan tried to keep it in play. Deflected out of bounds. It'll be another throw in for Nazareth. 15 minutes to go. Nazareth has been in this position many times this year where they're down at halftime and rallied to either win or tie. Geneseo comes to mind. That game they were down 1-0 at halftime, rallied for 2 second-half goals to win that game 2-1. Utica, same thing. Yeah, we got a whistle and a foul against the Golden Flyers. It's on Sam Herman. As Troy Geziaro hits the deck. Free kick coming up here for the Cardinals. Ryan Brown will take this kick. Good foot by Brown. There's a chance. That was Grover with the shot that was blocked by Romanowski. It went high in the air and Mena able to field it. Here's Quentin Herman playing it back for Fitzgerald. Pressured there by Reese. Or Avalon, rather. Paulika tries to control it. Now Herman plays it out toward Decker at midfield, and it's kicked back in by Brown. Romanowski heads it in the direction of Callahan. And that goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Cardinals. Reese settles this one, defended tightly there by Fitzgerald. And no call made. Reese was looking for a call. And now Fitzgerald goes down. Looks like Reese took him out. We're going to stop the clock. Another yellow card going to be issued to Riley Reese, number 10, picks up the yellow card. So now each team with 2 yellow cards. Free kick here for Nazareth. Clock stopped with 12:45 to go on the yellow card. Fitzgerald on the restart. Plays it out for Romanowski. Nazareth on the attack now. Herman near side. Now to Decker. Paulika to Decker. Cleared out of there by Brown. Yeah, they might reset the clock here. Didn't start on time after the yellow card. Got a player down for the Cardinals, Ryan Brown. Yeah, they're going to let the clock run down here under 12 minutes. Player still down for Fisher. Now they're going to stop the clock with 11:47. And they're going to add 8 seconds on 11:55. They're going to put on the clock. Ryan Brown up on his feet now. Fisher on the restart. Burkhart with the strong leg again. That one goes over the head of Avalon and out of play. And subs coming on for both sides. It'll be Nick Rippey back in there for the Cardinals and Dominic Marino for Nazareth. Marino number 26. Rippey number 8.
Coming in for Fisher, number 8, Nick Rippey. And then coming in for Nazareth, number 26, Dominic Marino.
So a lot of clock stoppages here. Just not a good brand of soccer right now. Both teams getting a little chippy. Throw in here for the Golden Flyers. It's Romanowski. Rippey gets his head on it, sends it out of play. Going to stop the clock for another substitution. Joey Weaver in there for Nazareth, replacing Warmington. That one's pushed out of play. Another throw in here for the Golden Flyers. Romanowski will come up to take it. Series of clock stoppages there with some substitutions, yellow cards and what have you. There's Romanowski with the throw in. There's a shot by Scott right on goal. Burkhart makes the save and covers up the rebound. Zach Scott had a left-footed shot that was right on. Off the throw in by Romanowski. Burkhart saves the day here for the Cardinals. He'll roll this out and boom it away once again. Nazareth will get the throw in here again, deep in their own territory. Under 10 to play now. Fitzgerald heads that in the direction of Quentin Herman, rather. Here's Decker. Being marked tightly there by Patacci. Cardinals get the throw in there. As it deflected off of Decker. There's the throw in by Patacci. Scott leaves it back for Callahan. Here's Spector trying to get to the end line, crosses it over, and it's punched out of there. And Spector got taken out there by Ryan Brown after he crossed it over. And they call a foul there on Brown, so Nazareth's going to get a free kick. Just outside the box here, it'll be Callahan. So let's see if Nazareth can generate something here. Clock running, 8:30 to go. Callahan chips it in there. It's punched out of there by Burkhart. And out of play. Good play by the goalkeeper, Christian Burkhart. And Nazareth will throw it in again. Romanowski. Another good throw by Sam into the box area. Scott gets a head on it. Spector's in there. Cleared out of there again by the Cardinals. Callahan back for Herman. Ahead for Marino. Got a foot on. Now Patacci will clear it back out toward midfield. Avalone quickly ahead for Jezioro. Now back to Mena for Nazareth. Romanowski one touches it past midfield. Patacci sends it back over. Kicked high in the air there by Sam Herman. It goes out of play. And we're going to stop the clock for a Fisher substitution. Jack Tamburino back in there for the Cardinals, replacing Jeziaro. Adam Grover also returns to the lineup for the Cardinals.
Coming in for Fisher, number 20, Jack Tamburino, and number 3, Adam Grover.
Good foot there by Jacob McGinnis. Sends it all the way down. Grover pursuing. And Romanowski will head this back to Mena, and he's able to pick it up and jog it out to the top of the 18. He'll punt this away. It's a good kick. Gentile gets his head on it. Sends it toward the sideline. Kept in play, though, by the Cardinals. Fitzgerald. And now Decker with it. Plays it back for Sam Herman. Offside violation there against the Golden Flyers. Right at the midfield line. Drew Decker got his foot on it, played it back, and got whistled for offside. Ryan Brown to kick it away. That one goes over the end line. It was last touched by Romanowski, according to the official. So Fisher's going to get the corner kick here. Clock continuing to run here. Nick Rippey over to take the corner kick. He's going to kick this short for Heschke. There's Gentile trying to get to the end line. Battling there with Decker. Saw a little jersey pull there. Free kick coming up here for the Golden Flyers, though time's not on their side at this moment. They trail at 1-0 goal by Joey Avalone. Mena escapes trouble there and kicks this out toward the near sideline. Samuel Herman will play it back to his brother Quentin. Here comes Fitzgerald with some space. He's going to dribble it past midfield. Weaver got some room. Weaver crosses it over. A header by Spector. What a save by Burkhart. Wow. What a save by Christian Burkhart on the header by Gibson Spector. Best chance of the game by far for the Golden Flyers. Oh, they call a foul on Zach Scott there as Tamburino falls down. Crowd not liking that. Free kick coming up for the Cardinals. Clock continues to run, 3:45 to go. Burkhart with a strong foot again. Plays this out wide. Romanowski's back there, along with Riley Reese. Romanowski kicks it ahead. Callahan, here come the Golden Flyers back on the attack. Decker. There's Sam Herman, makes a nice move, chips it in the direction of Dominic Marino, and Burkhart steps in again. Herman trying to settle this. 3 minutes to go. Romanowski, Cardinals have fallen back defensively here, trying to pack it in, preserve their 1-goal lead. The win here, Cardinals would overtake Nazareth for the top seed in this weekend's Empire 8 tournament. Here's Herman. Ahead for Decker. Decker, a little push there by Patachi. Here comes Sam Herman. Keeps it in play here on the near side. Being chased there by Tamburino. Here's Herman still with it. Pass in the box. And cleared out of there by the Cardinals. Under 2 to play now. McDonald has it. He's tripped up there by Joey Weaver, and a foul against Weaver. Clock keeps running. 1:33, 1:32. Fans not appreciating the officiating. Extra officials in the stands. This one all the way back to Logan Mena. Logan Mena is going to fire it out for Sam Herman. The near side, dribbling it up. Chips it ahead. Headed by Ryan Brown. Decker gets his head on it for Nazareth. And there's the 1-minute call. And it's cleared down the field by Grover. And it's going to go over the end line for a Nazareth goal kick. Probably time for one last push here for the Golden Flyers. Herman plays it out for Romanowski. Nobody near him as he dribbles it up toward midfield. Being chased finally by Gentile. Here's Callahan. Under 30 to go now. There's Mena. 15 seconds. Quentin Herman into the box, punched out by Burkhart, and that might do it.
8, 7,
And that'll definitely do it. Grover with the big kick down the field,
2,
and there's the countdown. And that is it. Final score, St. John Fisher 1, Nazareth 0. Cardinals improved to 9-4-4 overall, 8-1-2 in Empire 8 conference play. Golden Flyers dropped to 10-3-4 overall and 7-1-3 in conference play. And the fallout is that St. John Fisher now will be the top seed for this week's Empire 8 conference tournament, which begins on Saturday. Nazareth will be the number 2 seed. And we'll have to check the Nazareth website depending on all the
upcoming Empire 8 tournament.
ramifications of the results from today. Geneseo's at Brockport, SUNY Poly at Alfred, Russell Sage at Hartwick, and Elmira at Houghton. So Nazareth, there's a lot of different possibilities of who they might meet on Saturday. Regardless, it'll be here at Golden Flyers Stadium at 2 o'clock. So 2:30 here at Golden Flyers Stadium at 2 o'clock, or at on Saturday. So that should just about do it for us. Hope you enjoyed today's webcast on the Empire 8 Network. This is Joe Sile saying so long from Nazareth University.